Eric, this is Dan Erzberg. I just wanted to quickly run over the software here with you to show you what it looks like using the SpectrumX i3X. So you can see the top screen here connected to the i3X. Here's some data that I ran on some fluorescence plate for you. What's cool about our software is you can, with these color coding here, you can kind of visually see any points of interest just by looking at your data itself here. Another cool thing about this as well, if you click 3D, this is kind of another way to quickly look at your data on the system itself. So we also have all of our settings and parameters that we've already put in here on the side. And so in regards to the actual software, it's designed to be like Microsoft, where it's a 2-click system to get up and operational. So we have all of our different tabs, just like in Microsoft on the top here. And then walking down the left-hand side, all of our plate standards and non-standard curve, all that is already into the system. So just kind of walking down here, this is the way that I wanted to set up here. Mean value is already calculated, auto-calculated here. It's going down as well. There's my control, and here's my standard curve. The curve, it's going to display all of my curve fits and my R-squared all down here automatically. And then if you're ever looking for any different curve fit, we have all these that you can just simply click and the system will auto change to one of those. So in order to kind of get to this point here and kind of work backwards for you, to take a look at if we have a blank setup here under our protocols tab on the top of the left hand of the screen here, protocol manager. And here's our library. This is going to have over 125 preloaded protocols for you. So anything that you guys want to look for, it's already included, and I'll just do a demonstration for you here quickly. So if you just want to click one of these, it's going to pop up and provide you with an intro to the actual work being done, the plate itself, and all the parameters are going to be already into the system itself, and all that is going to be ready to run. So all you have to do is click this read button right here, and then you're reading the actual system or the actual protocol that you selected. If you also, back on this protocol screen here, you can put as many tabs right here as you want. So you can have your own tab, or anyone else in the lab can have their own tab. Then you can, again, just either create your own protocols and save them in here, or you can just copy any of these and drag and paste into this group here too. So it makes it really easy, again, just to walk up, click whatever you're looking for, and then get off to the races here right away. Just click read. Some more information about this as well. This kind of works at this like a start button on Microsoft up here at this tab in the corner. Just click that if you ever want to export to Excel. That can be done right here. Any type of auto save or anything like that can all be done that way with no problem as well. So in order to get to the work that you're looking for here, so as far as setting up something from scratch, so just click that settings button here. I'll pull this back over. So here's where we can set up one of our fluorescence runs here. So if you wanted to do something like just endpoints, we have a couple different options here. If you wanted to have the system scan both emission and excitation, that can be done with this option here. Or if you wanted to punch in any numbers that you already know for excitation and emission, we can do that as well. So you can go to 4 at the time, you're looking for, and it's kind of cool here. You put in whatever wavelength the color kind of populates to that as well. Just kind of another little interesting feature that fun to use. So kind of walking down the side here. So here's a plate format. If you want to do 6 or 3 or 4, just select any of the standard plates that we have here. If you ever wanted something that's not on here, we can add in these or import a plate, but the majority of all the plates are on here. So because these guys use our plates for developing their plates as well. So then the read area to scan, we're looking for the read area. PNT and optics, so we're looking for that. Then here you control your shaking and all those settings as well. And then click OK. And then here's going to be all your parameters on the right-hand side here, and you're ready to run the plate itself. So another cool features too with kind of going on here a little bit for kinetics. So again, the only difference would be the timing, whatever you want to run it for times here, your roll times here. And well scan here. This is actually a really cool feature that we have on this system. Check out how many reads we can take out per well. 665 reads per well. that you could take on this system here. So, and of course, it's really great. You can get a great idea of what's happening in each individual well here. But you can also space this out as well, which is a little more common, as this is, it's not going to take that amount of time to read over 600 points. If you want to do, 6, or excuse me, down to 12 here. It's a little more smaller sample size as well. So then with spectrum too, if you do a fixed excitation and sweep the emission, or sweep the emission and fixed excitation, whatever you're looking for on here, simply go do that as well. So that's pretty great flexibility there as far as fluorescence too. So I also wanted to show you what I was referencing here for the emission and excitation scan. So it's going to pop up a screen because I had that on there. So here's what you can do. So if you want to start the sweep, whatever you're looking for here, select your well, select your sample well. So then it's going to scan the parameters I put in there for wavelength increments, and then as well as the starting and stopping of the scan time for you too. So this would be used if you're starting a new assay, if you want to really optimize your system for your work there. So this is something you would do first time you're doing something, and then you can just say these parameters here. So then you can see you would actually generate a heat map of the ideal excitation and emission for your actual samples there. And then you can, of course, just use those 2 points next time you do the work there. So then again on the settings tab here, so here's your actual i3X. Here's all the other modules that I have on mine here that I'm using. Here's this absorbance, fluorescence, and luminescence, which again are all built into the system itself. And these are all very similar as far as the operation. Once you understand just the fluorescence here, it's going to be the same options here. Again, the spectrum scan as well for that on there too. I hope that helps. This is kind of just an overview of the software. Of course, we can help you more in person once we get on site for you. And feel free to give me a contact or give me a call if there's anything else we can do for you. Thanks.